Hello, everybody. Hello. And I'm going to make this quick. Deltarune, and Silksong were at the Nintendo Direct, which I was not expecting. I was expecting maybe Deltarune at the most, but both is insane. I'm losing my goddamn mind as two of my top three favorite games are being, expanded upon slash, getting sequels. Silksong is coming in 2025, and chapters 3 and 4 of Deltarune are coming in 25. Real quick, I'm just gonna get my thoughts out of the way. I made this shitty ass Google slideshow presentation, um, just so I can vent everything. Number one, uh, is we have the new Deltarune website, which has this timer. Super awesome. Love that. Don't care about it. What I care is these stupid pillars in the background. They look like Durst. They look like Durst from fucking Homestuck. Um, I brightened it. I brightened it right here on the left, and you can see it looks very, very similar to Durst stuff. And there's more Homestuck shit. Sorry for those of you who hate Homestuck, but yeah, it's important to Deltarune. We have this, um, uh, the Deltarune symbol. I'm not insane. I'm not insane. The circle, boom, wings, they're here, and then the triangles, boom, it's the Deltarune. I'm telling you. Jockington grows the beard. I do not know what this means. I do not know what Jockington growing beard means. Jockington will likely be in chapter 4, I'm guessing. Maybe Caddy will be there as well. That would be cool. Um, anyway, uh, yeah, he's the cool S, and he looks like the depths. He looks like the depths. If you see, he's got like this pattern. It looks exactly like it. Anyway, these guys, they're super cool, and I love them. Their designs are awesome. Um, and what I'm about to say is, they they look very similar to and I'm not the one who came up with this theory, but they look similar to the I'm gonna pronounce it wrong, the Jiangxi. I think it's or Jiangxi. It's one of the two. I'll probably correct myself in a later video, but they look like this, which is cool. That I kind of agree with that. Um, with the way the claws look and the little hats, it's very similar. Um, and they're tied to undead stuff, which could tie into chapter four's like church theming, which is right next to the graveyard. So that could be a thing. You know, we've known this since 2 years ago. Crazy that that was 2 years ago in sweepstakes. Anyway, Shadow Men, they're the action figures in they're the action figures in here. That's why they're the shadows. They're the shadows cast here. Anyway, this I love this. I love this so much you don't even understand. Yeah. So I looked at this. The background here it says Lightner's Live. Um, Popularity, which is I'm assuming going to be something like Mettaton's ratings. And note how Susie is uncontrollable. Also, something that I wanted to point out: Rousey has lyrics, which is awesome. I don't know whether this will be voiced or just like it will just use the text sound. Also, Rousey's design is amazing. Chris's design is amazing. Susie, it's all amazing. Also, Susie uses the exact same drum kit as KK in chapter 4. Um, Shadow Man, he joins the castle town, as you can see right here. He's next to C Round. We've got this thing that looks like I'm assuming is console only, which I will be playing. I'm gonna get both versions. I won't record both versions. I'll just record the Steam version for when I play that. But I will play both of these just to see everything. Um, I don't know what these cats are for. Maybe they're like little rounds or something. Probably similar to what Task Manager's thing was, and the when you get to the battle dojo. and you have to make it through 3 rounds without getting hit. Maybe this is it, and you have to do this with some rhythm type thing. I love that. Um, this is what I want to talk about the most. Chapter 4. It's got parkour and platforming. We see Susie throwing Chris up onto this platform, and you have to climb to the side like it's Super Mario Bros. Wii. Susie does the same thing down below. I assume it's gonna be like some tag team type stuff, maybe like some Mario and Luigi type things where you have to use each other to get to higher points. That would be awesome. Boom, Prospect. That's a second Homestuck thing. It looks like these yellow windows, which also, connects to the whole chapter 4 being the church. Prospect and Durst, they are, they're the two warring factions over Skaya, which is, basically the god of, it's the living being that essentially grants all creative energy in Homestuck. So yeah, that's why this is that. Also, the Deltarune, it's here again. You've got the circle, you've got the wings, and you've got the triangles below. And also a lot of glass in here. I feel like, just more evidence for this being the church. Next is this. Yes, this. We've got the wings of the Deltarune here at the end. The save point at the center. And then our 3 heroes at the bottom. We've got Susie, Rouse, Chris, and us, the player. That's gonna be the final battle. That's gonna be the final battle. I'm calling it here. Chapter 3 is waiting. We got Tenna or Mike, maybe. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Tenna though. He's in 3D and he looks awesome and hot. He's got this little bent antenna and he's super antenna? Like Tenna Deltarune reference? Yeah, he's in the TV. He's a TV within a TV. I don't know what that means, if that means anything. I would assume that this little 3D thing is going to be similar to the Giga Queen fight at the end of chapter 2. That's what I think it's gonna be. Speaking of which, chapter 4 is ready. You got this chase sequence. This is awesome. This feels very Ori and the Will of the Wisps, or Ori and the Will of the Wisps. If you've played that game, absolutely goated game. But I absolutely adore this. We've got these guys who are chasing Chris and Susie on these Deltarune platforms. It's awesome looking. They remind me a lot of the Smorgs from Thousand Year Door. I don't know if they're going to act like that. Maybe they'll form something at the end or not. Who really knows for sure? And now the part where I talk about the 4 seconds of Silksong footage. We got this cool little cotton area, and this looks like it's going to be one of the chase sequences where, you're having to go down. And last I checked, this is the first instance of slopes in Silksong. Actually downward sloping things. This looks like some kind of cotton area, which is cool. We've got these pillars in the backgrounds. Looking at this, I think this is a new, not charm. What is it? They're not charms in this game. They're called, what are they called? Oh, I look stupid. I'm a fake fan. I don't remember. They're like this game's version of charms. This is a new one. This is the new one. It looks like the blue one from earlier, except yellow. So I would assume that means it's for like honey health instead of lifeblood health. But I would not know. But yeah, that's really it. Nothing else in this trailer was okay. Well, nothing. I don't mean that nothing else in the Nintendo Direct was cool. I thought the Kirby DLC was awesome, and the new Donkey Kong looks fun. I'm not going to pay $80 for that shit though. That's the Nintendo needs to. Okay, well, I can't say Nintendo needs to work on their prices. I know that tariffs are bad, like, all over the world because of, reasons. Here's hoping that, something gets, resolved. Maybe enough people will riot that tariffs go down. I don't know. Nothing's gonna happen because we live in a bully country. Anyway, Silksong and Deltarune, it's awesome. I'm most excited for, Chapter 3 and 4 so much. They're coming in June, and this is coming sometime within the next 8 months. I will see you all when these come out. Well, okay, I'm not going to see you all when these come out. I'm going to play games in the meantime, but when these come out, everything is getting delayed for these 2 games. Anyway, I will talk to you all later. If you want to see me play these games, make sure to subscribe.